Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I wanted to speak specifically about some of the things which are very rampant, very common, particularly on Muslim Twitter. So-called gender wars. Men angry, emasculated, effeminate, and women embittered, emboldened, resentful, both traumatized, both at loggerheads, forgetting the common enemy, Shaitan, Iblis, Satan, and his minions, feminism, liberalism, capitalism, modernism, secularism, communism, thisism, thatism, all these isms, these are the minions of Iblis. These are the real enemies, not each other. Islam gives very clear parameters, boundaries, and a real strict paradigm when it comes to intergender behavioral dynamics. The man is the man, he's the rajul, he's the qawam, he's the imam. And the woman, she's his wife. She was created for him from his rib. She was there to support him, to be nurtured, to be taken care of. Women are embittered, resentful, many times at their own decisions. Men are angry, resentful, very, very emotional as well. Very feminine traits on the side of the men, very masculine traits on the side of the women. Complete biochemical apocalypse. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describes the man and the woman as being Zoj meaning pairs. The plant behind me, you see Zoj, it has pairs. Zoj also in the animal kingdom. The birds, the fish, etc., they all have pairs, male and female. Beautiful symmetry, beautiful symbiosis, and that symbiosis creates life, new life. But we are now in this biochemical apocalypse where men's testosterone levels are plummeting at an alarming rate, whereby the average 30-year-old has lower testosterone than his grandfather would have only in the 1970s. And women's estrogen levels are plummeting down, their testosterone is increasing, their hip dimensions are decreasing, their pelvic outlet is decreasing in size, hence a lot of cesarean sections, delayed age of first birth, unhinged use of the oral contraceptive pill in women, and in men, increased use of plastics and tap water causing increase in estrogen, subfertility, years and years to get pregnant. Subhanallah, we're living in a huge apocalyptic times, whereby we know that the hadith of Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, where there'll be one man to 99 women. And we're entering them times now anyway, where the amount of real men is decreasing, and sisters are in their 30s and 40s, never been married before. So this is the times we're living in. So at a time more than ever before, where we need to galvanize and come together to fight common enemies, we're having these completely orchestrated nonsense, infantile, puerile gender wars where men are bashing women and women are bashing men. A practicing Muslim brother doesn't slander a practicing Muslim sister, and vice versa. What's happening now though, are particularly with those sisters who don't even practice Islam properly, are slandering brothers, dawah boys, guys who are actually giving dawah, guys who could go out and mess around, but guys who are spending the time spreading the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But these are the same guys being slandered, being called various names, being mischaracterized, misrepresented. The same guys who are doing content for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, content that does not get paid, by the way, it's content that's free, content which is disseminated free of charge, doing it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yet still being mislabeled, mischaracterized, defamed and maligned as being these kind of F-boys or dawah boys or whatever the terms that are being brandished around. We need to unite. As Muslims, we are one ummah, male and female, we are one. And together, this is one of the plays of shaitan. If you look at Harut and Marut, the two angels sent to Babylon during the kingdom of Sulaiman alayhi salam, Allah mentions this in the Quran. They were there to divide man and woman. And that's happening right now. Men and women are being divided like at no time in human history. There's real wars going on, and this is the colonial oppressor mentality where you divide and conquer. We divide the Muslim ummah not just by madhab and by manhaj or by aqidah. You divide them based on gender, subhanallah. Our last bastion of unity is now being, the cracks are being widened. So inshallah, this Sunday, 8 p.m. UK time, I'll be discussing some of the pertinent issues in a balanced way, in a non-emotional way. 8 p.m. YouTube live stream, inshallah wa ta'ala. I cannot do Instagram live. I've been shadow banned and from Meta. But inshallah, 8 p.m. on Disqualified Dads, I'll be doing a live stream, inshallah, talking about some of the things which are apparent now in a completely non-biased, objective way, non-emotional way, with the lens of a person who's been in the public eye for a while now and understands the marriage landscape, the psychology of both men and women, trauma, and someone who understands intergender dynamics as well as the online dawah scene, particularly in the UK. So inshallah, see you there, 8 p.m. UK time, Disqualified Dad's YouTube channel. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.